Hello everyone and welcome to part 4 of the tutorial. This is trial 3, so without further ado, let's just dive into the run. So after this, after the trial 2, we immediately teleport to Sandbakara's tower. And what we are gonna do is to go to the Fire and Vice quest. And before that, there's gonna be here the landing platform. Which we're gonna take again. So while we are here, take it. For more experience, we go here again. For that, we're gonna talk to Poppy.
Natty told me what the two of you did.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the
Again,
task
wait.
set forth, speak to
There's gonna be cutscene here, which we are gonna be careful with. Don't go while it's happening on top, or else this can self-lock quite easily.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
When final cutscene is over, we're gonna run through and just follow the Poppy. Prepare the invisibility potion that we need.
Bands of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping.
Oops! Don't do what I just did.
Had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
This is odd. Oh, never mind. This will happen first.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems
We
that
don't
lots
need
of
to really
poachers are
wait until
aggressive.
Poppy done with this dialogue.
I've noticed that.
So we just go straight
It's almost
here.
like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What's
Wait
it?
until
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
we investigate. That's only what we need to investigate.
Anything interesting?
Then we talk to Poppy. Wait until
I
the
don't
quest
have a good feeling
updates.
about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Wait until the again the quest updated. Then after that we're going all the way down.
Closer look.
They won't be happy to see us.
Uh.
Should we use disillusionment?
And we drink the
Perhaps
potion in
that's the
order
street
to
coach.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
we go down, drink the potion, and we just follow this path and we enter the tent. There. This is one of the most important usage of this potion.
Are those
Dragons. After dialoguing with Poppy, we again immediately roll in order to skip the interaction with the poacher that is gonna come from the left. Now we carefully do stuff
Word from your family. Has either of your brothers come round to our
to not get caught.
Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Here. Wait for Poppy. Poppy, you good? Poppy. What was that?
Did you hear those goblins?
Huh?
The poachers must be
This is the
working
first
together.
time I'm seeing
Poppy,
something like that.
something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Keep this cutscene, and then immediately roll. Open the door, wait a little bit, and roll in since you can't really run during this segment.
From the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the
Hello,
plans
Hamura.
they like.
Again, low more, there's gonna be a small unskippable cutscene. And now we're gonna fight again. We'll try to get as many kills using the disillusionment. Because it's gonna be slightly faster, because we're gonna insta-kill.
Alright, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements.
Come on.
Make them count.
That was sad.
Expelliarmus! Convulso!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Oops. But that said, we're supposed to use this on any Magos.
You don't want to try.
Again, to this, to that. Then there's gonna be another enter kill. Wait
We don't
a
have
little
time.
bit.
We need to free
And there's gonna be unskippable cutscene, so I'll be back after it. Excuse me, game. Thank you. Of course, I will make it faster for you. This one, cutscene is skippable luckily, so we skip it. Talk to Poppy.
Be careful when
What
you.
the?
We'll see you back.
What is happening to the game today? After that, we follow this very specific path. There's on south is gonna be a toad that we need for the quest by Professor Holling, which we will get. So get the toad. Can wait until you get the
After you've completed the required tasks,
the experience.
which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide,
Map,
attend my
Hogwarts,
class to learn the new spell.
and we go to
Afterwards, we'll discuss
the
your progress thus far.
library. Got a little bit lost, but happens to the best of us. Here, what we are gonna do is... You can do fancy stuff here with waiting. I suggest you not do that. So you can, like, interact here, wait, Revelio, wait, and Accio. If I recall, there's an entire tutorial of how to do that, but it doesn't say that much time, so you can just skip this entirety of stuff.
Revelio.
Get the Revelio.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
After that, we go to Peace Classroom. That's wrong. There. And if you're on the cycle here, then you have to wait three times. Oh, sorry, 2 times. Not 3 times, that's too much. So this is the first one. And since we're on a cycle, we're gonna wait 1 more time. Which is good for us.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
So we're learning Bombarda. And don't forget to wait. So with Howling, we can do the stuff as we do. So we talk, we start spamming M while dialoguing. in order to open the map, and we teleport to Transfiguration Classroom and skip the entirety of learning the spell, which is useful. And you can put it later on, trigger this cutscene, and we learn finally the new spell called Transfiguration. This is one of the strongest spells in the game, I feel like, which we will abuse quite a lot of time in entirety of the run. So this is gonna be really fun, I would say, in some way. Keep the dialogue, and we got leveled up, talked to Professor Weasley. After that, we again wait until we get all the experience from this. And now we do the next quest called In the Shadow of Mine, which will happen here. And we are gonna do a new strategy, which was found not long time ago. You can put bombard during this and that.
Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
There's a new neat trick that we found. We used to do the stuff as we used to, like, so we pressed M, then F with Sebastian, then we teleported while we had time here, and while we had time we get on top of the broom, and it was kinda scary. We found a new strategy not long time ago, which we'll use even later on in the run. So first of all, we get on top of the broom, we save the game. So for example, I save here. So we save while on broom, then we get off the broom. Then what we are gonna do is game. Thank you. We're gonna press F10 to open the menu, and then start dialoguing with Sebastian as always. For this, and we reload the save, the game will get confused, and what will happen is we'll be on broom, but the quest will continue.
There they are up ahead.
So instead of like fighting with goblins a lot, we're just gonna follow directly to Overlook Mine, which saves quite a bit more time. And before entering, I prefer to put my talents to Transformation Mastery and Bombard Mastery. And if you didn't, if you didn't upgrade the Pontificus Totalis Mastery during Trial 2, then I suggest you doing it during this part. Now we do the Pulsar, and we throw this guy too. There. Come.
Mine looks like a tomb. It's closed after accidents were reported.
Yet on top, you can meanwhile also do this, since you no longer need this stuff. Get down. And upgraded Transfiguration makes our enemies exposing pearls, which is gonna be super helpful throughout the entirety of the run. After that, we use again Accio, Wingardium,
They definitely think there's something here they want.
and we straight up go.
No wonder.
There is a small skip that's gonna be happening. It has the same logic as
Smashing.
in Trial 2 we did already, so instead of fixing this bridge for long, we can skip it. Here you can try to get a good ledge grab, but it doesn't matter. So what we are gonna do is stand around somewhere here. This is again the part where you're supposed to expand. We roll and immediately look there. And we can skip this. So no need to fix the bridge, it's quite an easy trick. But it can be a little bit annoying. Instead of fighting, we can just skip this. Again, this quest is fairly straightforward.
We have another fight on our hands.
In case you are the game thinks you're battling, you can again reload after that. So,
Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. We're not finished yet. It's almost
I prefer killing matter cards using Ancient Magic, because I feel like it's slightly faster than dealing with them. Yeah, and if the game thinks you're still in the fight after that, using music, that's alright. You can do, by the way, you can still use Bombarda to activate this, funnily enough, and you can configure this after. Ground, there's the canvas. It's always utterly stupid because the second piece is in chess, and the first one isn't, which is utterly annoying for me, always.
This place feels odd.
So in case you're in the fighting mode, you can't interact with Sebastian, so again, if you hear the music, the battling music, just reload the game and you should be fine. Now we're getting out of this. Again, we're gonna roll and
It has to fit.
put
Please tell me you recognize the location in
this.
canvas.
And we're nearly done with this. After that, we're gonna, after dialoguing with Sebastian, we immediately try to teleport to astronomy class. Here, we start spamming to teleport to astronomy. There. We're again gonna talk to Amit, and we're gonna do the same stuff as we usually do. And by that I mean M to open the map, start the dialogue, and teleport to my site. So it's, as always, nothing new here. So again, here's Amit.
Hello there.
Come close, talk M, then we press forward map,
Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
and teleport.
I do.
Try to be careful because every dialogue line breaks the map a little bit. A little bit. Well, it is a small bitch, to be honest, when it comes to that. And we talk to Lodgok.
Greetings.
A lot of dialogue happening, which is not really our big deal. After that, we get on top of the broom because it's faster. And we open this.
Door is looking at us.
Be careful to not be close to this part, or else you'll softlock yourself by getting stuck inside of the door, which is utterly annoying and utterly stupid. Happened to me a few times, and you can't really teleport, you'll have to reload the save, which is still a time loss, to be honest.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
This part is straightforward. You can do, by the way, the same stuff as we did before, the second trial and other stuff. Here, like do the roll here. It is more risky, I feel like, and less rewarding, because if you die, you're losing way much more than in other cases.
Stay close to me.
Now we're just gonna fight these goblins. Again, close. Prepare your invisibility potion for the next segment. Now instead of fighting all the goblins, we're gonna do a really cool neat trick. We just go here, use fire, wait a little bit, and activate this in order to open the sword. Oh, I didn't wait long enough. Oh, never mind, I did. Now, go slightly further and hide. After that, we are gonna drink the invisibility potion. we're gonna try to prepare because to tell us everyone. Use Confringo. Be careful to not get caught while doing so.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found.
Akio. Because if we get caught, if we start the battle, we won't be able to use this elevator. So yeah, try to kill every loyalist warrior, because this one can't move at all. But this one can, and in case it hears you, it can catch you up, and therefore you have a lot of issues. Yeah, we are finally done. We follow this spot. Here's again the lift.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
And again, we just exit. You can skip this dialogue when I meet by teleporting, but it's not really worth it.
Can we please?
After I get on top of the broom, fly towards Lodgott, talk. And before doing the trials and other stuff, we are gonna do specific stuff. First of all, landing platform here, we get it. Oops. Happens to best of us. Now, there's the Kneasel Den here, and we go to this small camp, which is an entrance to the south of the map, which we need.
Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
And now we don't really do a lot of stuff, we just skip those guys, we don't care about them.
One less human to worry about.
And there's gonna be the infamous 4 here. What we're gonna do is make someone a pearl. And we just kill infamous 4 like that. So insta kills, great for us. Now we get this full flame. We revalue this page and accurate. There's another infamous 4 you can get here. But we won't be doing that in this run. So see, we got quite a lot of experience, which is good for us. And now we need to get... We skip this again, infamous 4 as I said. We get the Marine Bridge full flame, which is gonna be helpful throughout entirety of Trial 4. And after that we are gonna do a few tasks. First one being Headminister Speaks, that doesn't give us anything experience-wise, and then there's gonna be Polychus Plot, which is quite important because there's a minute time save and a skip we're gonna discuss a lot. That has a very specific, let's say, difference compared to anything else we did before. So again, we go to Hogwarts now, and we teleport to the map chamber. In which, after talking to Professor Fitzgerald, we're gonna try to get from school... I don't remember the name of the Black Self, to be honest. So we talk, and then we teleport to Fig to get the Polychus potion.
As you...
Oh, that one gives the experience? No. Rook. Just in case. So we came to Professor Fig, and there's the infamous, not long time ago found, the Polychus Plot teleport skip, which saves around a minute. Which is quite cool. So unlike the previous skip when we pressed M and F in order to do stuff, whenever you start this quest, for some reason it immediately blocks you from teleporting. So we are gonna do something differently, which is quite important. So we go into quest, we see begin, we press M. After that, we teleport to the other courtyard. And we have the black part after teleporting before the loading, in which we start spamming F. Because this is gonna be our frame to start this quest. So this should have worked. And if everything went great for you, what you're gonna do see is this. This saves entire minute, like by teleporting here. So we interact with Kogawa, and luckily we skip few interactions with two professors, if I recall correctly. One of which definitely sharp. After that we go here instead of what this pattern wants us to do, because we'll also skip interaction with Weasley here, going through Quad Courtyard, and it is slightly faster than the one that been shown to us. Here finally it's showing the right one. So if you go through there in that part, we'll interact with the Weasley, which is also not that fast. So we skip like interaction with 3 out of 4 teachers. So now we scope to scope, we don't care about the first dialogue option. And the last it is Purity of Our Blood, the third option, which you have to take, so it's important. And now we follow again this quest.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right.
And now we teleport to Tower, Ravenclaw Tower, there it is.
Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
So we spam, and because we spammed, then immediately teleported after the quest unlocked the Flu Flames, we're gonna see quest completed and experience we get by completing it. Great! So we are nearly level 24, that's super good, because after doing all the quests here, we're supposed to be level 24. As you see, even with all of the gathering we did, all of the possible, what's it called? The challenges, the duel feats, we are just barely getting level 24, which is required for us to complete the video game entirely. So let's say it's quite a nerving part of the run, because even if you get perfect dupe, time to time if you forget something, you are not in a great position, let's state it that way. So again, here's everything else happening quite much. We speak the password. You can, by the way, reload after this, and we get the save here, which makes this stuff go a little bit faster, but it's not really worth again. No one really does that.
All the elite wizarding families have a
Now we interact with administrators, and this is trial 3, which is also really important to perform correctly, which we'll discuss right now. It has a lot of its own tweaks, let's say it that way, and interesting parts, but let's say if everything goes well, you should be more than alright.
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention.
So now we are gonna trigger this cutscene, we skip it, and for whatever other reason, we'll wait a little bit, and we start the last save. It will actually unlock us possibilities to roll, so we roll. So again, skip this cutscene, and now we are able to roll. Until we are able to run during this part, we won't be able to roll, but when you see, you can now roll. Congratulations. Sadly, you can't use the spell right now, so there's, let's say, their own specifics, and this whole stuff saves a lot of time. like seriously, nearly 2 minutes if I recall, by just able to roll.
They won't be able to find me if I go up there.
You can interact with this ladder before this cutscene happens, the small cutscene like stuff. Sadly I wasn't able to, but oh well. Don't forget to see all the marks, get them all, or else the game will get confused. So don't skip any of them, or else it's gonna be problematic. Let's say it that way. Get here. Here we just... The fact that we are in story gives us a lot of benefits, let's say it that way. So they don't see us at all. Now we get the invisibility cloak. And we proceed the quest.
I think I'm invisible. Now's my chance.
Again, they don't see. Be careful rolling in this stuff.
Finally free.
Because if you roll in it, in a bad timing, you will softlock. And that's also the one what the Expelliarmus can do. So again, please be careful.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Luckily during this part of the Trial 3 we are able to get a lot of dueling feats. Now we press 1. Yep, in order to use Bombarda immediately and to break this wall. And now we are fighting a lot of these guys. And since dueling feats for whatever reason, even on hard, quite free here, we are just gonna get few in, which is gonna be beneficial for us. Like completing this battle in less than a minute is more than possible. So yeah, here we can sneak quite a lot of dueling feats. And in this segment, I prefer doing only the ones that are time-wise. This fight is, you have way too much time. Even in hard, like a minute is too much for this battle. Look, we already done. Oh no, never mind. Still, entire minute, it's just too much. Here. You can reload during the cutscenes, but we're still studying that because it looks like you sadly won't be able to get the dueling feats. Now fight with the Death. Again, there's gonna be 2 dueling feats the time-wise that we can get easily. But first of all, there's gonna be Troll appearing, which I prefer to use the Ancient Magic on. I don't really care about doing the dueling combo one, but if you really want to, sure. I feel like it has its own issues if you do it for the speed wise. Even now I accidentally got it, which wasn't hard. And we also get this dueling feat. We are nearly already level 24. So again, gonna fight. Oh no, I accidentally used that on Monkel. Oh, that's fine. So try to do them on trolls and not freaking Monkells. Here, Death is gone. We got another dueling feat because of that. And we're nearly level 24. After that, which is really great. Again, be careful not to roll too much into this, or else you'll soft lock. Like, going slightly here, but entering this while rolling will soft lock the game, so not good. Soft locks are not fun at all.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
And finally we get the simple stone. This is basically the finale of the quest. It's quite a long one, but still one of the most fun one, I feel like. Finally, Death gets out and we conjure a shadow of Nymph Zero, that's it says.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
There you go. There she comes back a little bit. I don't know why it's happening time to time, but it is funny for me.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
It's hard to commentate this whole part because we're just going towards the
memory.
The pensive, if I recall. Yep, the pensive. Again, we can skip these cutscenes. Luckily, thank you, game developers, for that. And after that, the exit from this part is gonna be right straightforward, so... Head out and trigger the cutscene. When the fourth and the final keeper comes in. And this one, for whatever reason, you really need to wait quite a long time until you get the pop-up that the quest is done. Like, seriously, look. Peace, finally. And let's see... We are level 24, great! Which means we can finally do the Trial 4 stuff, including the next quest called In the Shadow of Mountain, yep, by Sebastian Solo, that is here right now happening. But that is in the next part, the last one for Trial 4. Thank you, Sebastian, for interrupting me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today for this part of the tutorial, so we'll be back in the last part, the fifth one, that will discuss both Trial 4 and the Ranrock fight itself, and other prerequisites for that.
I'd seen
So,
the tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
but yeah, I hope you really, I hope the tutorial helped you out a little bit. And again, thanks for watching it, and see you in the next part. Bye bye.